Hey boys, welcome back to this first class action, and it looks like we're gonna be back in to have a bat. Yes, we're gonna be in to have a bat here for the second innings. We lead by 55. Myself and Labuschagne. It's obviously been a good opening partnership. First ball, first big appeal. Definitely outside off, but you know it's always worth the try. First up. The umpy might be trigger happy with the decisions, and we're just gonna work that one away for. Gonna sneak. I was gonna say we better not come back. That's a suicidal run out waiting to happen. But yeah, the first innings it was a bit of a lackluster performance. What we get, like, we didn't get many. That's for sure. Did we even get a bowl? I don't think we even had a bowl. We might have had a little. Maybe a couple overs, but not too much to write home about. But the bloody who was it? Redbacks here, South Australia, got bundled out for not much at all. We didn't have a good first innings ourselves, but thankfully we did a good job with the ball, and lead of 58, only 2 wickets down. They obviously went better in the first innings as we come down the pitch. It's always a strange. The charging in this game, I've talked about before, but I don't really like the charging. It just seems. It seems so hard to actually do, as that's a good ball by Zampa, just getting it to strain down the line. But yeah, the timing of it is so difficult. But then also, I feel like every time I try to come down the wicket and they throw it outside off, and I try to play it like over cover. You'll see like that first couple of balls ago, he plays like a. Oh jeez, we were quick to get back there. We knew we were being like in the before it even got to us. But he plays like this weird shot, trying to get it like over point. Yeah, it's a strange one. You can't I find it hard to go over cover region. I don't know, in the last game or in previous cricket games, like the last couple, I feel like the charge has been one of the better shots to play. This one is it's a good shot. We've got a lot of runs with that shot right there. Just a bit of a nothing, just slash at it, and gets a nice top edge for a boundary. We have been struggling this innings, 7 off 20. Labuschagne is obviously doing a good job up the other end, 23 off 37. But yeah, I always enjoyed coming down the track to any bowler in the last couple of cricket games, but I don't know if they thought that it was too good. I feel like it against the spinners coming down the track was pretty overpowered in the last game. I don't know about overpowered, but you could definitely hit a lot of boundaries like it, but it was always a risk at the same time. In this game, they've nerfed it into oblivion, the charge, but it is what it is. I mean, every cricket game is gonna be a little bit different. Different shots are gonna be easier or harder to execute. And maybe I was just actually thinking, there's not a stat for charging, is there? No, I don't think there is, which is a little weird. You would think that would be a stat, but no, it's more like front foot, back foot, and then all the shots cut shot, pull shot, all that sort of stuff. So there's no charging stat. So yeah, there's no way to sort of make it easier unless you go on the sliders, which you can't do. I was gonna think about adjusting it, but it's a bit the wording of it is very confusing in in the gameplay modifiers. So I just left it alone. It just makes it a bit difficult. Which, maybe is a little bit more fair anyway, because coming down the track to spinners is tough, but I feel like even if it's a full ball, that is a ripping ball from, who was bowling here? Joe Manny. That was a beauty. We tried to play straight down the line. It was a tough, on the up, trying to play it straight down the ground, but it just strained off the line. Again, just I don't know, maybe a bit of outswing just off the pitch. It is 40 overs old, so maybe a little bit of reverse swing, or maybe just the pitch doing a little bit. It looks like a flat flat track once again. But wickets have fallen, so the pitch aesthetic is probably a little bit, it doesn't really dictate exactly how it is. That is a fantastic pull shot. Just kept it all the way along the ground. That was, look at this, crack, just straight over the top of it. Usually we just try to go up and over because I feel confident hitting pull shots into the stands, but that time we just played it beautifully, no risk, and well away for 4. So 19 off 36. Labuschagne has moved on to 31. Partnership is getting up there, as that is a cracking shot. This time Adam Zampa. The ball is obviously, that one's against a spin, but just over pitched slightly. Just able to work it, as it looks like a little bit of drizzle, a few clouds around, so it might liven things up slightly, or it might just help the ball skid on a little bit, as that is another very good shot. It might not go for 4. Gonna push for 3 potentially. No, we're happy with the 2. Starting to play Zampa pretty well here. He's gone for a few runs. He has got a wicket though, as this one again, just over pitched. 6. It was actually 6 runs. Mustn't be a big boundary out there at all. 61 meters. So yeah, anything for the pace bowlers, anything short, we can definitely look to just blast it over that square leg. Yeah, we are playing it at this ground here, Queensland Cricket, our home ground. That is a cracking shot, dude. Straight over the scoreboard. That is huge, dude. 100 meters. Don't mind that at all. Just a full toss. It looks like a Yorker length on replay, but off the toe of the bat, we've just absolutely smacked it over the scoreboard. That is huge. 100 meters. Just straight down the deck. So 41 now. We've raced to 41 of 44. A few big shots, a few boundaries in there, but we haven't. It's not like we've gone ballistic. It's just been some very good batting at the minute. And the partnership, we came in, it was like a 50-run lead. We now pushed it to 118 with no wickets lost. Got to be happy with that. We'd love to. What would we want? Like a lead of as high as possible. I'm sure we've got plenty of time left in this game for the first innings for both teams were very lackluster, so I'm sure there's heaps of time left, but you're looking around 250, 300. I'd be content with, as this one is played beautifully. Again, just opening the face, using the pace of the ball, short and wide, beautiful shot. Love the little guide down to third man there, Joe Manny. Just straying on his line a little bit there. Again, this one, a little bit of a risky shot there. We hit it pretty well, straight to the slips though. That one, it was just in a little bit tighter, so we gotta be careful of playing those type of shots. Can easily get an edge, or even off the face of the bat. We've got out. We've got out quite a few times, just guiding the ball like that to a gully or a slips fielder. So it's never a good way to get out, that's for sure. As he's starting to spruik it up a bit here. 140 clicks. He's not usually that quick. Manny, I'd say 130, mid 130s. That's about his 134.9, and we've just smoked it through cover. 51 of 54 deliveries. I think it was 2 6s, 6 4s, so we've been dealing in boundaries for sure. And, small ground here, quick outfield, although with a little bit of drizzle around, maybe the outfield isn't quite that quick, as this one is going to get flicked back and going to get an easy. What are you doing? Oh my god. What was happening in the middle of the pitch there? It's going to be a no ball. I think we ran, 3? Or did we run 4? No, it must have been 3, surely. As this one again, man, he's come around the wicket and he's just opened that shot for us. We've been hitting them through there all day, and then he comes around the wicket to open the angle up, and he just gives us a juicy, good length ball to just hit through there. Is that again is just cracked. What a shot. That is as good as you'll see. It wasn't even that short. We've just swiveled and absolutely mowed that down to the fine leg rope. There's a man back there. He's up a little bit, like 70% out to the rope. He was just no chance. He was like 2 meters away from that ball, and he's just raced across this outfield. So we're looking in just scintillating touch here. 63 off 62. Labuschagne, he's going all right. 34 off 64. We're just playing beautifully. 2 for 218 lead, almost 150. This is a great partnership, and that is another great shot, just in great form. I mean, we missed out in the first dig here, so we wanted to get some runs, and we've been in good form. So it's good to get it away. And again, look at this timing. We're hitting everything just beautifully out of the middle. Everything is just going through a gap. It's going for 4. We're now 72. This is as good as batting as we've had in this Cree mode, I would say. Everything is just getting timed perfectly. But we're in that danger zone. We're in the 70s. We've gone out so many times in the 70s. In the Cree mode, so we don't want to, we want to keep playing the way we are. We don't want to sort of dwell on previous mishaps. We want to play, attacking and strong defensively as well. But we want to hit the ball like we have been. We don't want to get into our shell and get a little nervous here. As what is happening? What is this running? We got the overthrow, my dude. We backed up so far. We were out near the umpire, so I don't know how we didn't get run out there. The fielder at square leg, pull your head out, as that's a good ball from who was bowling here? Worrell? Yeah, it's Worrell here. None for 49. We are going at a blistering pace. I mean, with a bit of weather around, it's probably a good thing that we are going at a good rate here, because if maybe a little bit of a session here and there gets rained out, or we have to go off for half a day, it's good to get these quick runs on the board, so we have a chance to get in and bowl and try to win this match. As again, we're gonna just wanted to strike, because we come back here 80 off 84. Labuschagne is now 63 off 111. So he's hogged the strike. He's hogged the strike, but he's also started to really motor. He was like 30 off 60. So as Adam Zampa is holding the ball up for some freaking reason, I don't know. Did he have both the wickets? He's one. He's 1 for 83 off 19 overs, dude. I don't know why he was holding the ball up. Maybe that was like the first innings, and it was a little bit of a glitchy thing with the game, just doing it for the previous innings, maybe. Yeah, that's all I can really think of. As unfortunately Labuschagne has departed, as we get a little top edge. Oh, it wasn't far away from the keeper, dude. It just came off the glove, I think, or maybe the back of the bat, really. So 86 off 88. The lead has surpassed 200. Unfortunately, like I said, Labuschagne is out. Oh man, we could have been out there as well. Worrell just didn't have his eyes up at all. We get out. I've got out a few times with absolute screamers from the bowlers, caught and bowled, but that time a fairly easy just lob back chance. He's let go past him. Is that again just the? We were having a little bit of trouble, honestly, getting from 70 to here. We were struggling a little bit, but that is back to our best. Beautiful back foot drive through the cover point boundary. As that is absolutely cracked. I think that's almost 6. Short and wide again. We have just go for it. Get a top edge. It's going for 4 anyway. That is just amazing. Just incredible batting here. 96 off 95. We've been dealing in boundaries, so I wouldn't be surprised if it happens. And we're going to get a big top edge again. It's going to race away here. Is the fielder going to run it off? No, he's not. There is the 100. 100 off 96. And there's the there's a different celebration. That's the first time we've seen that one in the career mode, I think. The old David Warner specialty there, taking the helmet off and the big leap, the big the big celebration. But what an innings, dude. 100 off 96, lead of 219, and wouldn't you believe it, we get a short wide ball, and you know, the way we've been playing, of course we're gonna throw the bat at it and just get a faint edge and a good catch from second slip. It almost hit first slip right on the head, but second slip comes across and takes it. So thankfully we got that boundary before. So we could have almost blown that into oblivion, that 100, but we got the 100. A bit unfortunate. I would have loved to have really gone and had a bit of fun with that 100. Really try to just put the foot down and have a bit of a slog. But you know, not to be. We get the 100. Got to be happy with that. As Swepson now is holding the ball up, and it looks like we are in a dominant position here. We come on to bowl our first over. A little bit of rain again, obviously. It's happened a bit, so yeah, it's a good you know, there's still plenty of time in this match to go. It's probably, did they declare, or did we get all out? Because they didn't get many more runs. They only trailed by 211. We got out, we were like leading by 200. So it was either a big collapse or we declared. I don't remember which one happened. But a great chance for us. They're 4 for 41. You know, probably the amount of time left in the game, they had a chance to push for victory. But 4 wickets down, Smith and Cooper to the crease. You'd be hard pressed if they start going for it here and trying to win the game. You'd think a little bit of digging in, as another wicket has fallen. Alex Carey, the new man to the crease, no mug, and that's a beautiful shot, back foot down the ground there for a couple. So yeah, Alex Carey, definitely a good player to come in this situation. Can put on a bit of a counter attack, as that is an optimistic shout if I've ever seen one. I think he might have even edged it, but we didn't have anyone at slip, which is a little bit of you know, I don't really find the ball going to slip too often. As there is the match right there. And we did actually get all out for 325 in that second innings, but what a match. We get player of the match, 31 in the first innings, 100 in the second. Hopefully, guys are enjoying this series. Make sure to like and comment, and I'll see you in the next one.